Okay. Oh, we're tangled. Okay, I'd like to thank you all for coming out here to the grand opening of the Oh So Fun Dog Park. First, I'd like to give a small speech about why this park is here today. They say our dreams are our subconscious thoughts. Now, I'm not one to remember my dreams. However, on Tuesday night this week, I woke up with wet eyes and began to sob again, apparently just how I'd been sobbing in my dream. It was then I asked myself, why am I feeling so sad, and what kind of dream did I have? I then remembered my dream. I had been dreaming that the dog park was just about finished, and another G-Dog board member and I had been sitting somewhere, and other people working on this project were somewhere in the background too. Well, then I just put my head down and began to sob, and the board member I was with asked, "Catherine, what now? Why are you crying? We got everything done that we pretty much needed to do. So why are you crying?" I continued to sob so hard that I just couldn't get it out why I was crying so hard. I never did find the words to describe my pain while I was in the dream to tell that board member. But when I woke up from the dream, I actually remembered what I was dreaming about and asked myself what was making me sad enough to cry so hard in my sleep. I remembered at that moment the same pain I felt in my dream, which was when the board member kept asking me, "What's wrong? We have it now." I felt in my heart, it's not that. That's all great. I'm just really sad knowing that my dog, Oso, won't be able to use this park and enjoy it after all the hard work I put into it. My dog Oso was playing off leash on March 12, 2011 at the Bicentennial Park right across the street from here, when suddenly he heard or saw something that made him take off running, and the next thing I knew, as I frantically went chasing after him, he was hit and killed at this intersection over here at Warlow and Hannum. It was a really dark day for me and Oso's buddy Baxter here at, sorry guys. And it was for months to come. It was this dark time that drove me hard to work on this project. Since his death in 2011, I founded this nonprofit organization, the Gillette Dog Owners Group. And for the last 4 years, everyone in the group has worked so hard, raising funds through multiple garage sales, collecting change jar donations, and fundraising events. I always knew Baxter and I deserved another Shiba Inu, but every time I'd see one at a pet store somewhere, they just weren't Oso, and it would make me too sad. But about a year later, while I was hanging up dog park flyers for an event, I encountered a conversation with a local vet who asked me about why all this started. And as I told her my story, she said she had friends in town who just breeded the Shiba Inus and had a bunch of Shiba pups. Well, being how rare it is to find Shiba Inus, I decided it can't hurt to look. And so I went to these people's house and met the Shibas, and it was then Simba, now my dog Yashiki, that followed me and Baxter around while the other Shibas barked at us. It was at that moment I knew a Yashiki was the one for us. They say Shiba Inus pick their owner, you don't pick them, and that he did that day. I wanted this new Shiba Inu to have a special name in honor of Oso dying, and so I looked up Japanese words since Shiba Inus are Japanese dogs. In my search, I stumbled across the word Yashiki, meaning healing or having healing properties. It said that anything with a Yashiki can bring all kinds of healing, even to a broken heart, and that Yashiki did for me and Baxter. He healed our hearts. In fact, as I wrote this speech after waking up sobbing, Yashi could tell I had a lot of pain in my heart, and he crawled up on me, stretching out his legs, and wouldn't stop staring at me. Shibas are not always the best cuddlers and are usually so independent, and that's what makes it so special when they do come to you and give you attention. My dog Oso was the same way. He didn't come close, but if he knew I was hurting, he'd be right in my face with those big brown eyes staring me down like, "Come on, Mom, cheer up." Oso was a special dog. He was a Shiba Inu like my dog here, Iyashiki. Oso was super friendly and was curious about everything, which is what I loved about him the most. He loved everyone, including kids and other animals, and everyone loved him back. He got into everything all the time, including emptying out our bathroom trash can at the apartment and leaving the mess from the trash can in the middle of the floor. And I won't forget the one look on his face this one time I caught him. And he had floss hanging from his mouth, and he just spastically trying to shake it off to hide the evidence. He always made us laugh. That was the time he got the nickname Tasmanian Devil because he was so fast and into everything. Oso only lived to be 1.5 years old, and I asked myself, why did that happen to him? I loved him and took such good care of him and would have taken great care of him his whole life. But now I know Oso was so great that this is why I pushed so hard for a fun place to let our curious dogs run free and safe and meet other dogs to play with. I'd like to think Oso's death wasn't in vain, and now, here, standing at this dog park, I know it wasn't. I had no friends when I first moved to Wyoming 6 years ago, but since Oso's death, I have made so many friends through this dog park effort, and I know that through this dog park, there will be many more friendships formed for people visiting the dog park. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who made this dream dog park come true by donating labor, materials, and funds to make it happen, including Western Services. They did an amazing job on the fencing, Corral Ready Mix Concrete, HDR Incorporated, Powder River Construction, Baker Concrete Pumping, Home Depot, Lad Key Construction, Sign Boss, and Petco, and also Jenny Whip, who's doing the photography today. Last and foremost, I want to say a big thank you to all the volunteers of the Gillette Dog Owners Group who have stood by my side and worked hard on this project with me through the last 4 years. The Gillette Dog Owners Group will continue to raise funds through the next several years to improve the park with water, landscaping, and agility equipment. Baxter's talking now. The City of Gillette won't have a water main in the area until 2017, so that's when we will hopefully have raised enough funds to get some water features in the park. Eventually, I'd like to get a statue made of my dog Oso, with a pillar behind him and a plaque on it telling the story of Oso's life and how the park came to be. So if anyone has any insight on where I could get this done or would like to donate for this cause, please see our website at www.gillette.dogpark.com, and you can get in contact with me through there. Now lastly, and most important, every dog deserves a safe place to run, play, and exercise off leash with other dogs. And for this, I'm welcoming all of you to have fun with your dogs at the Oh So Fun Dog Park, because all Oso would have wanted to do was have oh so much fun. Okay, everyone, if you want to try to form lines, we'll make a line for people that have small dogs and would like to use the small dog area. And Daryl over there on the far left of me will be letting you in there and handing out a waste bag and a copy of the rule sheet, and Mike will be letting people in here on the large dog side. But first, we're going to do a ceremony cutting of the leash here.
Hey, let's over here, small on the other side.
Large dogs will be on the left side if you want to kind of form some kind of line.
Wait a minute.
The small on the
Let's
right.
have a round of applause for Catherine.
Yes.
Yes. Without her, this wouldn't have happened. Thank you.
Can you just pretend to cut that again?
Large dogs over here.
I was way back there. I didn't know it was just told about the natural cut.
There will be a small copy of the rule sign handed to everyone, but it's also on the rule sign if you take time to familiarize yourselves with the rules.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Here's the
Okay, look at me.
bag. You got one?
Thank you.
Hey, come on. Casey, are you ready?
Here's the bag.
But I want to do well first, huh?
Well,
Is your thing good for you?
you put on my leash.
It shows good intent.